I'd count that as a net gain in my book.
Mhm.
Well, will we ever get to meet Damien?
Yeah, I'm gonna be working on a body for him so he can walk again.
Is it gonna be three-legged like the other one?
No, I have different plans for him, but they haven't quite formulated yet. It might be a while.
Well, I'm excited to see what you come up with. I think, from what I've learned about you, I think this will be real good for you.
Hmm.
I'm proud of you, Reese. It takes a lot to express yourself the way you did and overcome what you have and grow at the end of it.
You kind of have a calming effect. Do you know that? I don't know if
Really?
it's your form or your disposition about being neutral, but it's good. I think it'd be good for the group. I
Uh,
wasn't sure about you at first, and I'm sorry if I came across that way, but I
you
like it.
know, everyone's got their reasons and their secrets that are theirs to keep. And like I said, I'm just along for the ride, and whatever comes my way, comes my way. And I'm happy that you all have. And I'm happy that you've decided to open up to me, Reese. It really is nice talking to you. You really are an interesting individual.
All right, well, let's go gather the others, I suppose.
So maybe you go talk to Kipley because you two are like two peas in a chaotic pod, and I'll maybe go find Pearl with Maeve since I've never had any issues with Pearl. I actually quite like Pearl. Deal?
She smiles nicely to Mustang. Sounds like a plan. And she walks off.
And he'll go the other way to try and find Pearl.
Okay. I assume Maeve's going with you.
Maeve?
Yeah, Maeve went after her as soon as their conversation was over.
Cool. So we'll go quickly to you, Maeve. As you walk down the hall, and like that conversation was as long as it was IRL. Like, so Pearl had plenty of time to walk away. Um, and you spend it was like a 15-minute hike up here. You spend 10 minutes walking down and you find her on the steps. Um exactly. You find her on the steps, and you can see that she you don't hear her like crying, but you hear sniffles. And you see that there's a strange uh glowing green light that is coming from her lap. As you kind of walk around the corner to see her, you see that she seems to be in the midst of talking either to herself or something. As you walk up next to her, you can see it's a familiar form. As she kind of looks up at you, like clearly not aware of your presence, and almost like jerkingly covering up what's in her lap. You see a very familiar, cute, adorable little face as the return of Mittens. Where is he? Where's my little spooky boy? There's my little spooky boy. As you see the same cat that was found all the way back in session 2.
Remember?
No way!
Dad.
The one that you thought she killed.
Oh.
um,
Good shit.
you see that she is currently crying into this cute little heap of fur as she kind of like wipes away her tears and like kind of pushes it to her chest. She kind of looks at you. Yeah.
That was
Hey,
pitiful.
I, I'm sorry, dear. Are you okay? Um,
No. Why would I be?
yeah, it's a fair question.
It's it's fine. I'm fine.
But it's okay not to be. You know, it's listen, I spoke with them about their behavior towards you and tried to get to the bottom of it and figure out why things were the way that they were. Uh,
What they say.
so Hipley may be mad at me. Um, but actually, I don't know. Um, Reese did apologize. Um, it wasn't Kipley that cut your hair.
Hmm?
That was Reese. Also, Mammoth has
Okay.
a piece of your hair.
Why the fuck? What is wrong with those people?
I don't have the answer for you. I'm so sorry. I don't have an answer. Um Mammoth generally likes you. Um
Yeah,
he
yeah, enough to
yeah,
take my hair. That's great.
you know, kids uh, they show affection in the strangest of ways, right?
Hmm. Yeah. I
And
assume it's the
like
same excuse for Kipley.
I
I
think
don't
what Matt
think
said is that he said your hair was very beautiful.
You're
yeah,
not quite
yeah.
there yet.
Oh
Oh,
fuck.
what, what hair?
This is happening while you're still having the Maeve left way
Oh, I
earlier.
thought they said that we left at the same time. My
No, no,
bad.
no, 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 no. Maeve had a few minutes head start. My apologies
Gotcha.
for that
Okay.
confusion.
Capiche.
Well, so the thing is, right? Hipley is upset that you abandoned the party, um, and like took leave, and tried to come back like nothing happened. That's kind of like her, at least the one she expressed, the primary gripe that she expressed. Maybe a bit of devil's advocate perspective, and that's kind of when she got upset. So you know,
So she
is
she doesn't wait. So she just hates that I left?
that's kind of the only thing that I know. At the same time, wasn't a super lot of uh communication in that regard. We just got the one thing, and that was kind of like a pretty major thing, and so we didn't really stay for any other like bullet points of why she may not like you. Oh, we for
She
no,
kind of
we're
hugs the
not. I
cat
just
closer to her chest. Okay. Anything else?
uh I think Mustang's just like a really neutral person. Rictus also like didn't have anything bad
So just
to
Kipley.
say. No, you know,
You can just say it, Maeve. It's fine.
she has like the the primary. I don't know what it is. Yeah, yeah, it's primarily Kipling. But Reese said that she occasionally flirts with you, and that was like a neat little thing to discover.
Fine.
Right, he's a cold cigarette. Yes. I need some Fay Leaf, man. I know.
Uh,
I need-
I got some, Maeve. You know I carry that good shit on me.
He does. Um,
I okay. Maybe need some fucking juice.
Jeez.
I
Oh fuck, you're a child.
yeah. I don't. Why am I here, Maeve? Like I the majority of the party doesn't care about me. And then Kipley just doesn't want me here to the point where she's willing to insult me directly to my face. And I don't know. After hearing what happened upstairs, it just feels like we've gotten nowhere with them. You made beyond valid points, and then they just keep using emotion to try and get around that. And I don't see the purpose. Like we have our own goals. Everyone does. And if it seemed as cowardly that I left for not wanting to go on a suicide trip, sure. I I can see that. But that's not the only reason that I left. I There's a whole lot going on. A whole lot.
Like, what? We didn't particularly get to
I
talk.
And she just kind of gives like a defeated look and looks down at the cat. I don't.
Oh God, can't believe.
Pulling out the Jared cat meme.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I can tell you how. I don't know if you can look at me the same way. I don't know if I can keep going the same way.
You mean? I mean, you could tell me anything. We've that's what we've built our lives on: communication, and no matter how difficult it is, and it can be, we give each other the space, but we eventually tell each other. Yeah. I don't think I view you any differently. I've known you for going on 5 decades, going into the sixth. You've been my entire world for as long as I can recall, and I don't think anything you could say could change that.
I really think you can. I don't want to talk about it.
Maeve is a bit defeated. Um, okay. Um, yeah, as always, I'll give you that space and just, whenever you're ready.
Maeve.
Yeah.
And she looks up at you, kind of wiping away some of the mascara. The waterproof mascara failure. Um, I. You know more than anybody.
I have done outlandish shit just to be with you, your family, Paradise Peak. The stuff I've given up, the people I've given up. I. You know that you can trust me, right?
And I'm dead.
Of course.
Okay. And you know that I trust you more than anything.
Lord help, so.
You might as well tell me now, because I'm not going to beat you. Yeah.
I really think
So,
if it's just you, and as she says that, Mustang comes down the stairs, arriving mid conversation.
He's bringing the
And
cigarettes.
she stops.
Oh, am I interrupting? Then
Yeah,
you're
just
looking
to,
creepy.
Pearl looks
we could have.
No, it's fine.
Oh, that
like,
did not sound like a it's fine, it's fine. That sounded like a it's fine, it's fine. So how about I just leave you to it? Hmm?
Thank you, Mustang.
Yeah, no problemo. We're all gonna be back in the hall. You know where to find us. And
Yes.
he'll turn back around and start heading the other way. You hear the clink of spurs slowly fading into the cave.
Pearl just keeps looking down.
Sorry about that. You were
sorry about
saying?
that.
Did Evelyn talk to you?
Yeah, we had a brief discussion.
About
She was trying to prove to me that there was something that different and something that, something was going on with you, and she was going down kind of like this strange line of I guess kind of coaching, and it was I don't know, the gist that I think she was leading me towards was that you weren't awakened, which seemed crazy to me, considering that you've done so much and been a part of all of these things, um, and so I just assumed it's something else, and you know, I didn't want to pester or anything like that. If I want to give you the space to come to me when you felt comfortable and okay to do so.
she looks at you. Go ahead and make me an insight check.
Inside. Do I get advantage because it's my wife?
Sure.
Hey,
It's a
I'm
minor thing. It's not too big.
not shameless enough to try to go.
Natural 20.
Hey,
For sure, she that was a test. that was a test. You didn't see her, but with how she phrased that and how you are, you're a very observant person. Pearl is also a very observant person. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Pearl does not have to hear what you're saying in order to understand what you were saying. AKA, you strongly think that she oversaw the entirety of your previous conversation last night, and was testing to see if you had say the truth about what exactly happened.
Lie to my wife.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, I was watching, because I was concerned with how she looked at me after the whole crown thing. Um, and she's right. She's right. I have been keeping something from you and the party, but mainly you, for a long time.
You have like an extra limb? I feel like I would know if you had an extra limb.
No, I
I-
don't have an extra
okay.
limb, hon.
Cool, cool,
You
cool,
know
cool,
I
cool.
would make that my personality if I did.
Right? Because that'd be like cool as shit. I was like, I've feel like I've seen all of you, so I would notice an extra limb. I'm
Dave,
sorry. I'm gonna continue. Yes, yes.
you see she gives a slight laugh and begins to stroke the kitten a little bit, seemingly calming down.
Your word choices are always so.
Stop it. Stroke is a normal word. Don't you
Nope.
dare.
It was the part. It was
You
the
have
pairing of the
interpreted
word.
it in your own sense. It's a perfectly normal way to
Nope.
describe how
Nope.
you pet a cat.
Mm-mm. You can say pet a cat.
She strokes
You
the
said.
pussy, all right? Is that what you want to hear?
Yes, thank you.
She strokes the pussy real good. And the pussy likes, okay.
Natural
Um,
20.
God damn it. Anyway, I lost my train of thought now. God damn it.
Goddamn, Reese, your
She,
computer is fucking
yeah, it's done.
you.
She looks up at you. Your family, as you know, are a whole thing. Your father, your grandfather, even your mother. Uh, no offense, hon, they're crazy. Like, I can be crazy sometimes, but they're all insane. They're strong. They're casters. They have fucking dragons underneath their house. Uh, uh, they're some of the most powerful and secluded people on the island. And there was you. This beacon of joy and passion, dedication. Just like a walking, talking, just yes woman to everything. And I wanted to be with you no matter what, but I knew I couldn't. I was not like you or your father, or your grandfather, or anyone like what you are. I'm a fraud.
Okay.
Okay? That's that's it.
You legit said I'm nothing like my family. This doesn't.
And I'm not like your family. I'm not like you. I'm not like any of you. I'm not like Reese or Mustang or Kipley, even Mammoth. I'm not one of you. Okay?
You're not awakened.
No, I never have been.
Okay.
I Why are you being so relaxed about this?
Do you think I fell in love with you for your power or your potential?
No, but uh, it means I'll never be like you. It means I'll never be able to do the same things that you can do. It means I can never keep up with any of you. That means I will be just a burden. And I will never be anything more than that. With your plans, with what you want to do for your future. I, I, I'm just not worth it. You have Percy. Like, he is everything that you need and adore. He's strong. He's smart. I. He could be perfect to help the family. I can't do anything. I can't cast a spell. I can't do. I can't even lift the shield. Your family won't approve. I can't do anything by myself, Maeve. No one on the entire island would respect me enough to be with you. It would only bring down the Damballa name, your name. I just be extra space. I'm not worth it. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize. I think, I'm sorry that you feel so terrible about yourself, but last time I checked, I didn't marry the opinions of the people of the island. I don't necessarily. I grandfather didn't approve of me being married to you when we first got married, and I mean, I didn't ask for his approval to marry you. I work as hard as I do to live the life that I want in spite of what his expectations are. I love you and adore you whether you are like me in terms of what I am awakened or not. You're not a burden to me. I adore spending time with you. I adore being with you. You are the person that I choose to love each day, each moment, not because of the powers that you possessed or the abilities that you had, but because you stuck with me when things were difficult, when I was a trophy to be idolized by all of the island. You were the individual brave enough to decide that you wanted to try. And you were persistent. And you saw the hurdles that came with being with me, and you braved it without the powers. That is why I love you. That's why you'll never be a burden to me. That's why it's just okay and not earth shattering to me that you say this.
Maeve. She just kind of like grabs the bridge of her nose. There's there's almost no future for what I'm doing. I just I For the past 50 years, even before I even knew you, I have been destroying myself every single day just to get a chance to know what it's like to be one of you, to be like you. And I can't. I. I can't imagine being with you in this way. It just feels like I have been cheating. In whether it be lying about it, methods, it just feels wrong. I don't even know if we. Never mind.
No, say it. Be honest, and if you feel it, say it.
I don't know if I can even be of use to you. I wasn't ever planning on telling you. I was just gonna let it burn out. I
Burn
really
out.
wanted you and Percy to work out. You could have someone. And you do. You're great together. You will be great together, hon. You can have kids that'll be stronger than everyone in this world. I know you're gonna do great things. I'm just. I don't know if I'm just that. I'm dying, Maeve. I've been dying.
But we're all always, when we're mortal, we're always reaching, like,
No, Maeve, no.
I don't, dying. No, you're in good health and you're elven, so you have centuries left,
Maeve,
right?
I don't even know if I have a year left.
Nigga, just three-piece me, bro. Even three-piece my headshot.
No. So what do we do? What do we have to find?
Nothing
What
that
is it?
can be done, Maeve. There's nothing that can be done. I did it to myself. Okay?
Well, there's always something that can be done. It's just, what is it? What's happening? Is it like a disease or thing? I can cure diseases, ailments. I have been
Maeve,
devoted. So can do something. That's what we do. The impossible, right?
Do you know what happens when an awakened drinks Sectrum?
Well, I
Nothing.
know. We're. Oh, okay.
They throw up. It gets out of their system. They're fine the next day. Takes 8 hours of sleep, and they heal off entire wounds that would take normal people years. When a normal person drinks it, enough of it, it makes them like you. Temporarily, but like you. I didn't know that. I just wanted to fit in, so I had the smallest chance for even the shortest amount of time to be with you. That was over 70 years ago. The fact that I'm even alive right now is a fucking miracle. It's why I went to quote unquote my parents. I don't even know where my parents are. They disowned me years ago. I saw that after you all reawakened in the woods, that if I didn't as well, you'd start to question things. And I had to get more so I could look like I went through it too. So I spent days alone on an island in the middle of the ocean, convulsing in pain, throwing up my own blood. Because I wanted to be stronger for you. And I've tried to cure my wounds. I've tried to restore myself. And it fails every single time. I really didn't want you to find out this way. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you don't have to apologize. I mean, because this is just a hurdle. It's a thing that is happening, and we have to admit it
Maeve.
happened to fix it.
She takes her hand and puts it on your face. You have an amazing future ahead of you. You are capable of such great things. I know it. And you're gonna do every single one of them. No matter what it takes, right?
Of course.
You can't do those if you're worrying about me. You can't do those if you're trying to stress out about me being here or defending me to the party or trying to pick me up after I overdose.
You, it's fine. I, I need the training, to be able to process multiple things. I can
Maeve,
do this.
I already asked Evelyn. She couldn't do anything for me.
She gave you more than that. She's not. She's really talkative. She wouldn't just have said, "Ah, there's nothing I can do." She must have given hints or clues or something about what could be done.
She just looks up at you and shakes her head. I'm so sorry. She just hugs you. You see the cat in her lap just looks up at the both of you, looking really confused.
Maeve, I think, like instinctively hugs back, but there's kind of like a lack of pressure. Um, and she doesn't seem to be all the way there. She's turning gears in her head, trying to think of something, anything.
It's gonna be okay, hon. And she just pulls away. You can just tell them that I ran away. I can just go.
Oh, no, no. We came here together, we will leave together.
Maeve,
We came together and we will leave together.
you all have so much to do.
Uh,
Important work.
We came here together and we will leave together.
Honey.
Oh, no. I don't get to be selfish very often, but we came here together and we will leave together.
I'm sorry. And she goes and hugs you a second time, and in the same sense, you feel no pressure on you at all. And she just holds it. 30 seconds goes by without saying anything. A minute goes by. She just stays perfectly still.
I kind of begin to pull away from it.
You pull away. After how long do you say you pull away?
Maybe like 2.5 minutes.
Okay. As you go to pull away, you pass right through the arms. And you see the face flicker as her invoked duplicity fades. And you are left standing alone in the hallway. And you see the cat is just staring up at you still.
Maeve kind of begins to begins to break, but kind of remembers like her grandfather and how she had to kind of close her emotions off with that, and just begins to replicate the compartmentalizing of trauma to do what has to be done. Um, she'll bend down to the kitten and offer a hand.
It walks up, sniffs you, and just looks up and meows.
You want to come along, buddy?
It arches its back down in the classic kitten prepping to jump style, where it just leaps up like a foot vertically in the air and just grabs onto the bottom of your armor.
He'll grab it and pick it up and place it on her shoulder. And again, heading back to the rest of the party.
I think that's a good place to end the session there. Go ahead, pick up next week. Trying to get out of this cave.
Have you ever had a level up session be so much RP?
Yes. I have Jared in multiple campaigns, of course. Which Jared, I do apologize, but man, you gave me only wholesome lore.
Damn it.
You
Wait,
know
he
the
didn't know
drill.
this was coming?
Nope.
Oh, I thought this was planned.
No, I
Nope.
don't think so.
No.
This was absolutely
Oh,
not planned at all.
Dropped the dying wife on him.
Jared said, "Fuck me up," and I took it and ran.
See, you should have killed your parents in the beginning.
That
way it wouldn't have
That's
happened.
smart.
That's what I
So
did.
here's the thing. fucking Maeve is a revitalization of like the old character Grace, which Grace had dead parents that were scientists that died trying to do the good things, a dead orphanage,
He killed a lot of kids.
and yeah,
Damn.
and he was blamed for killing a bunch of fucking kids. So Maeve's alternative was like have parents, but have them be shitty. The dead wife was definitely not not a part of the things that I knew. All right, time to start making deals with devils.
I say, let's hit up the Monarch of Mischief. Perhaps you wish to return your call.
This was truly an emotional roller coaster of a session with how goofy it was at some points, and then how
Like, the
quickly it went
emotional
dark.
moments and the goofs and the gaffs, both of them off the charts, off the charts.
I would just like to say thank you so much, Kipley, for the great line of, "Well, I think that went well." And then it immediately went so much worse.
Oh fuck! I still have to talk to Kippy after this shit.
Yep.
Oh, Reese has to talk to Kipley. Reese is the one who went to go get Kipley.
Hammett doesn't have to deal with any of this shit.
Oh my god. I
As long as you enjoy listening, Ryan.
No, I'm chilling. This shit's crazy.
I had so much prepared for that, and even with that mentality going in tonight, I still got fucking misty-eyed reading my own shit. God damn it.
You're like, yeah, I'm about to kill an NPC. What of it?
Oh, hey, I've
like,
killed.
no, this isn't happening.
I literally killed a lot of kids with Reese's backstory. Felt nothing, and I was like, "Fuck, I am fucking over Jared so hard right now, and I feel so bad."
Yeah, that's fucking that's a part. She is a part of Maeve's oath. The oath of devotion goes deep, baby.
Wait, how many kids?
You killed a lot of people, all right?
You killed
an
a
entire
lot of
village.
motherfuckers.
Do you know that the ratio of age and population? That's a lot of
Damn,
young
fucking
kids.
ratioed.
Damien is the
Christ.
prime example.
Oh, Damien.
Wait,
That is a
many
child,
Rip.
madam.
events tonight.
Sorry?
Many canon events for many
Yeah,
different
a
people.
lot of them. The Prowler theme was going off all night.
Yes, it's time to fucking crack open some multiverses. Find the one where Pearl isn't dying.
I'm gonna go pull up another Pearl. Pull up
I
campaign
really
what, Pearl?
did. I really did forget Pearl whenever I was calling people out.
Oh, for
That
sure.
wasn't thought. That wasn't like
No.
intentional. I really did forget.
It played into it so perfectly. You gave me the moment to make the dramatic leave.
Right.
I was waiting. Yeah, she
Right, well.
was never gonna leave with all of you after Evelyn. Which, by the way, that was not planned for this early. Like that, this was gonna be planned for like level 7, level 8. But getting Evelyn on the rolls encounter was
Mm.
it kind of moved things forward because her passive perception is a 24.
Ooh.
So she literally, it's kind of hard not to be like, well, she sees everything, and she's an asshole who will point anything out. So I guess we're doing this.
I'm not trying to instigate anything, babe, but your wife is gonna fucking die.
Oh, she didn't know she was gonna die. She just know that she was
Oh.
juicing up on Spectrum
Mm.
because she's a drug addict. Who knows
She's a
it?
Yeah.
juicer.
Aw.
And we got like Hecka Reese lore dump tonight.
Oh yeah.
For the public,
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
You know
Shadow
what?
Wizard Money Gang, we love crying.
Oh, I
We
gotta.
love crying spells.
Should have had a weekend of getting fucking
We
blazed. And
love
I'm
sex,
thinking
bro.
about this shit. I'm thinking about this shit.
I feel so bad. I'm
Like,
so
you guys
sad.
know what? They're not gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, I lost my wife. And it was...
I lost my
My
wife. Oh my
wife
God.
is dead.
Going into work next week and saying I lost my wife, your entire workplace goes,
Oh my
what?
Going into work next week. Yeah, my friend's
My
wife
wife left
died.
me. My friend's wife left him and then died under the ocean floor.
Okay,
Oh,
how's Kipley gonna feel about it?
Yeah, I'm like,
No.
it's
I
gonna be
will-
out
I
of
will
pocket.
toss hands. Yeah,
But I want
will
to
toss
know.
hands.
Oh fuck!
I will toss.
Kipley just being
toss-
like L plus ratio. Fortnite flosses over Girl's corpse.
I feel the tipping point is going to be her being like basically on the borderline of like, oh, so she abandoned us again. Oh, it's over. It's over. It's over. I'm choosing violence.
Can't even crank 90s.
Well, hey, it's literally gonna be who talks first, Maeve or Kipley.
Wait, so Pearl's not actually dead though, huh? Or is she?
No,
She
she
just
No,
left.
she just
used
left.
illusion magic
Yeah.
to leave because she doesn't want to be a burden in
That's
her
crazy,
final month.
dude.
I chose Trickster Cleric for the sole purpose of having a duplicate that could do this.
I was gonna
No
ask,
other
did you
reason.
plan on her dying from like session
Oh,
1?
Absolutely. When I saw Jared's lore and said, "This is a Jared character. There's
Oh,
little
you
to
have
no
a wife?
trauma. No,
Not
there's little to
anymore.
no trauma in your life. There's no like goal besides your own that's forcing you to like progress. What's a fun little side quest?" And I was like, "What if we just make it? Pearl is a fake awakened, and she's just juicing up on drugs because she's a criminal in her past life. So she's just juicing up on drugs to pretend to be an awakened so she can be with you. And you're gonna have to either A, confront her and make her go clean, otherwise she'll kill herself, or B, she's gonna do so much of it that she's just gonna end up dying, and you're gonna have to try and find a way to save her and or just accept it."
Pearl off that fat Spectrum pack.
Yeah. It's funny because I like Spectrum is such an open thing in the previous campaign where I played around with it, and no one really thought of the idea to try and consume it, since it's
We
basically
knew
a
better.
potion. Yeah, you guys were smarter, but I was always curious if someone just tries this, like they're gonna know it's not gonna do anything, but the slight chance that they try and prank somebody with it, a random NPC, they're gonna see that they awaken.
Hmm.
Ah, what a fun way to find out, huh? Well, you gotta at least see that the cat was alive. That was planned as well.
Yeah.
He's
I don't
so
know if I care
cute.
anymore.
She
I
can't
don't know
have
if I care anymore.
she can't have cat allergies if it's a spectral cat. Smile.
This cat is the only thing I have left of my wife.
You know what? The attitude is probably gonna be pretty similar. It's a fucking cat.
Maeve is going to lose her alignment really quick.
Oh,
The next
if
morning,
someone
the
steals your
monarch,
cat.
the monarch of mischief is offering you the Oathbreaker choice. Chaos and mischief is calling at your doorstep. Make the world burn.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that is unfortunately one of her flaws. She will probably she's the type to choose the option of like kill the world for her loved, as opposed to just like save the world and let her loved one die.
oh yeah, no. Change up to a villain real quick.
Oh, for sure. Her
Maidenless.
moral compass is so
Man.
fucking big. Oh god.
Oh no, it's such a sad version of the mating list now. Oh, well. Thank y'all
Oh
for the
my god,
great
this session.
session.
Good stuff,
Thank
guys.
y'all.
Yeah,
I hope
thank
you can all
you.
sleep very well after this.
I'll sleep
I
just
will.
fine.
Yeah, I'm sleeping like a baby.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank
Thank you,
you.
guys.
Have a
Always
good one,
nice
y'all. Take
playing
care.
with you guys.
Good night.
Bye.